Good morning. This is 3333 Lightworker, and today's reading is for the week of October 13th through the 18th. Uh, but before I get started, I would just like to give everybody a little encouragement, a little, because everybody's going through such enormous tragedy and disappointment and things like that. And all I want to say is, don't let external conditions affect you and where you feel like there is nothing that you can do. Practicing self-awareness and reflecting on your own, uh, you will come with the answers if you just, I always pray. So if there's something I do, I always just talk like out loud to the universe and I just say, this is going on. What can I do? Can you send me some hints, send me some answers? And usually I tell you within 24 hours I get my answers. But I pray regularly, every day, that kind of thing. So you just have to be honest with yourself, address the things that you are like procrastinating on, that taking a job you really don't want but you have to because of you need to eat. You need to pay the rent, and what you need to know is, yes, you may have to take this job, but this job might lead to something else, so in the meantime, so you can eat and pay your rent, take the job. You might like it actually. And you'll learn a lot of things. I always take jobs for seasonal so I can, buy presents for my nieces and nephews and whatnot. And, I learned so much about, how things are done in different businesses, and I get to meet a variety of people. So, one thing I have, when it's something you're going through and you like anxiety and you don't know what you're doing, the one thing you need to do, and I do this all the time, is stop scrolling on your phones, and I turn off all the devices for at least an hour, and I just I think, what can I do? I might write some notes down, because anytime you just spend your day, flipping through your phone, it's mindless frivolology. I can't say that word. It's frivolous, and we're losing ourselves to our cell phones, or to watching movies all day because our phones now, we all can do that. So you just have to be aware, get back to yourself, go out for a walk, a hike, or a nature walk or something like that. At least, when you do walking, you're getting exercises, your lungs are becoming stronger, your leg muscles are becoming stronger, and you get fresh air, and when you clear your mind and clear your head of all this constant thoughts, usually answers do come to us. So you are who you are, and you know what's in your heart and what you truly want to go after. But temporary employment somewhere else, or doing something to help somebody else, it actually is really good, because it when you do something nice for somebody else, you're creating good karma, and karma will come back to you, and you'll get something good out of it. Okay, so let's get on with our tarot cards. I'm using the Mystical Shaman Oracle cards today for this week. I love them. I usually use these cards when time is really kind of strange. People are acting so out of ordinary. Everybody's arguing with everybody, and all the weather problems with the hurricanes and things like that. So I use this as a good reflection on what we can do and what we can think to be better human beings, actually. So the first card we have is the Earth Keeper. Oh, can you see that? Yeah. And that is, we need to all take care of Mother Earth and life itself. Uh, I wrote all these down so I can just read them, because there's so much information with each of these cards, so bear with me. You're an earth angel, and you're tasked with responsibility of communicating on how we should all protect the land that we live on, the water that we drink, the land that we walk on, and food that we eat. And we're all born with this knowing about that we're different from our families and our friends, but we are light keepers. We were born for a mission on this earth, and we need to learn to communicate with life itself by prayer, by the mere touch, like touching a tree. Do you know that trees naturally give off prana energy? Prana is a life force energy. So if you touch a tree, you might feel all that. I practice pranic healing modalities, and I can open up all my chakras and feel the heat and the tingly, like scrubbing bubbles in my hands all the time. But if you can actually play with your pets, take care of, everyday things, like if you go outside and you see a bunny rabbit, talk to it, actually. Don't be silly, don't be afraid. Just talk to it and say, hey, little guy, that kind of thing. If you see birds, I always love seeing birds because to me, that's the angel's way of communicating with us. So I love the fact that you can talk to them and they seem to understand you, okay? Now the next card I have is the Tree of Life. Okay, this one. I love it. I love the Tree of Life because I love trees. Do you know that trees are they're sacred? Their deep roots go into the earth, and roots stand for strength. Their branches also reach up to the heavens, much like life itself. As humans, we must hold on to what our beliefs, and with integrity. Though it's important that we let go of negativity, or if somebody's angry with us, just walk away until everybody has calmed down. It's not so much arguing for the sake of arguing. That doesn't never solves anything. So if you can be a little bit kinder and say, I understand you're going through a hard time, so I'm going to walk away and we'll discuss this later, kind of thing, and also what we need to do for our careers is you need to stop all the candy, the pizza, and the alcohol. That's not going to help your careers or your family life or life in general. It's just going to cause health problems for you, and we need to stop that. Okay, so fill your body with good nutrients. Okay, now the next one here is the mystical shaman. And the mystical shaman and the clairvoyant is the ability to travel between worlds, reality versus cosmos. The mystic cannot be defined. He sees and he feels, he hears certain frequencies that others cannot. The reason being is God, Spirit, knows that they can trust the mystical shaman with knowledge, okay? They know that these mystical shamans know that they will not abuse their powers or the gifts that God and the angels have blessed them with. Okay. The next card is the Taming of the Wind. Taming of the Wind, feathers. See the feathers? I love the artwork on all these cards, by the way. Feathers give us clear energy in angel healing to help us each and all of our journeys. And the trick here is to listen to the ringing in your ears. Now, ringing in your right ear means there's a warning sign, okay? The ringing in your left ear means money. I love the left ear ringing, so I love that. So Spirit is connecting with you that way. Feel the tingling sensation. And also, if you feel tingling sensation down your left side of the body, that means that angels are near and hovering over you or near you, guiding you each and every step of the way. So practice this, practice listening, and you'll be able to co-create with Spirit. So the next one we have is Time Master, right here. Now, Time Master is very precious, so you don't waste it, okay? Time, our life, we only have one lifetime here on earth, so it matters to us humans, In heaven, there is no time. It's universal. It's free-flowing. On earth, we perceive time as a way of time management, and life experience expect oh gosh, I can't talk this morning. Life expectancy as we learn to relax and we need to go with the flow. Anger, resentment, and time slows down it. So try not to live your life by a clock, a clock watcher. If you're at a job that you hate, don't every 5 seconds and go, oh, it's only been a couple minutes, those kind of things. Enjoy your life as it is and be thankful you're alive, really, because the way the earth is going, there's been so much tragedy. It's just, sometimes it's just unbearable to think of it. But I say prayers for the whole entire world, so nobody will lose their life, and that everybody will recover and get back to normal, and just get back to their life as is. Now the next card is the fire. Look at that. Now talk about energy. Red is energy. The flame flickers. The heat comes from a fire. Situations can either go from harmonious to chaos in a matter of moments. So choose to breathe in and out as you go about your days, especially in the coming weeks. I would say with the election, and then with all the holidays, Thanksgiving, and you got Christmas and all that. So just, take it one step at a time. Everything you will get done. It's not like you're going to rush at the last moment. Guys, I'm talking about you. You guys love to wait until the last second to do your Christmas shopping and things like that. But and you might want to do it earlier if you like, because then you don't, you're not waiting till the last second to do that whole 20 list of things you got to get for your whole entire family. So neither be too cold, numb, or hot. So you need to find your natural balance, and learning to clean your chakras. Matter of fact, in this card here, if you learn to clean your chakras, you'll be aligned. And if you meditate for at least 15 minutes a day to ground yourself with earth and connect with the heavens, you'll be so calm, cool, and collective. People are going to wonder, what are you on? You're so calm. Big, disappointments, or you have to rush around here, go here. It doesn't bother you because you're enjoying your life. You're enjoying life itself. Okay. So thank you for your natural balance that you're working on. So thunder is the next card. Now, thunder is the great occurrences that are happening all over the world. It's funny that I picked that card out, because what it is tensions, bad weather, fires, earthquakes, war, and destruction. It's like, for all of us, a wake-up call that none of us are sure to forget. I mean, look at the election. None of us are ever going to forget this election, or the last one either, is cray-cray. But as far as, life itself, we have to take care of our loved ones first. We have to, pets, our children, our husband or our wives. You have to take care of the family first, work second. That's most important during these times. And if one of your children, if they're coming home and they're worried about life because they're hearing this, that, and the other, you have to be there for them. You have to make sure that they're not here to worry about things like that. That's the adult's life. That's moms and dads. We worry about that, and we let them know that everything's going to work out for the best. Okay, so changes in the air for you. It's like for everybody. I know we have all been affected by this craziness in the last year or two, but lately anyway. I'm just saying, it's just, everyone, and I know it's in the air, something, you can feel it in your bones, but do not panic. Okay, think, plan for change. Change can be a good thing. Okay. In the heavens, there is a reason for all things. Your destiny is arriving. Okay, so walk through the thunder, if you will. If you are having all these changes, just keep on pressing forward. Push yourself forward. Do not let anything bother you. You just keep on going. Everything will, in time, work itself out. Okay. Now I pulled a bonus card. It's called the Holy Mountains. Okay. It looks like two moons, doesn't it? But it's the Holy Mountain. Okay. And this is the indigenous people know that mountains hold great power. Maybe it's time to go on a nature hike, reconnect with natural, authentic places like forests, a state park. Maybe you take the family on a 2 day trip to go to a state park and just hike all over, take pictures, have lunch outside. It's really enjoyable. You feel relaxed when you're done. And matter of fact, if you don't have a family, take several friends with you. Have a party, go out hiking, act silly, and when you come back, you're refreshed, you're ready to go, and you can get back to work. And you'll while you're working, you'll be thinking about all the happy times that you did for the last couple of days because you were with your friends and family. Okay? Here's the thing. You reconnect with Mother Earth and Mother Earth will take care of you. Any obstacle can be overcome by being honest, kind, and worthy. Now, I hope that you didn't mind me reading all that, but there was a lot of information that came to me, and I wanted to write it all down so I wouldn't forget anything. But until next time, I want you all to be at peace, pray, and everything will work out. I'm here if you need me. So until next time, be at peace. 3333 Lightworker. Bye-bye.